Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to just jump in and see what's coming up for us today. If you're new, hi, welcome. This is going to be a reading for any significant Pisces placements in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Pisces, this could also resonate. Take what resonates as it does with your situation. Disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. If this reading makes no sense to you, there are other readings on the channel for you to check out. They're all timeless, so if anything calls out to you, go watch that reading. Temperance. Okay. Easy does it. Nice and easy. All right. Thank you all for liking, sharing, for commenting, and sharing your stories with me. I love that. And for subscribing. And if you want readings for all the signs, you can find that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice, linked in the description box. All right, so what's going on for Pisces at this time? What is happening for Pisces placements at this time? What they need to know? Okay. So this is going to be the situation that is highlighted or impacted, and this is going to be what we can see happen today. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords again. That was our first card yesterday, so still dealing with some sort of heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, sorrow, breakup, missing out on something, or at least that's what it feels like. Okay, let's see. First card out, we have the Emperor. I like that. I do, because it means we got our stuff together. Okay, this is coming out of a time of mourning, coming out of a time of hurt and pain and suffering. This is like where we get a grip and we pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and we're like, okay, I got this. All right, that's what this is. Could also be dealing with authority figures. I see Aries energy here, might be significant. The challenge here, we have the Page of Cups. This is something new that sparked your interest, Pisces. And we'll see why it's showing up as a challenge. Maybe you've been kind of holding back from a conversation because you felt like you weren't ready, because you were still healing from something. And also, if you feel like you missed out on something, and you're worried you're not going to find anything new, something new and actually better is coming in, okay? And it's a case of rejection is God's protection for you. In the Foundation, yeah, look, the Strength card, Leo energy. So you've been holding yourself back from something or someone because you said, I need some time, I need to heal, I need to recover. Recently, we have the Queen of Wands. Someone or something definitely sparked your interest. Yeah, the Queen of Wands in your reading yesterday, okay? So this is something or someone that is new, but you know of them. You know them, or you know of them, or you know of this opportunity, okay? Or this could also be just an idea, you know, oh, I want to get that business started. I have an amazing idea for a business, but you've been putting it off because you've not been feeling like yourself. You need to want to be, you know, trying to manifest from a sad place because it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to go very well. But so I feel like you did things the right way, where you took some time, you focused on your healing, you got your stuff together, right? And now you can look external to you and be like, okay, what was that idea? What was that opportunity again? Who was that person again? Because now you're like, okay, now look at the smirk on the Emperor's face if the camera will focus. I mean, just look at it, right? It's like, who are you again? Tell me more about it, you know? Because I do feel like either you or someone else is very smitten here with the Page of Cups. They really are. Could be dealing with another water sign or fire sign, like I say. What's on the mind, Pisces? Nine of Swords. You're doing pros and cons and back and forth. How do I do this? How do I say this? You're envisioning scenarios in your head and you're stressing yourself out. It's showing up as a challenge because you're not sure with the Nine of Swords. This could be fear of rejection. This could be fear of hearing something you don't want to hear. This could be fear of things not going your way, or fear of making something up in your head, right? But it's coming from a lack of confidence. So that's where you kind of have to catch yourself, Pisces. Get back into the Emperor mode, get back into strength mode, and be like, no, I can do this. I got this. It's just a conversation. I can have a conversation, you know. I can click apply. I can let people know I'm looking, you know. And kind of center yourself, ground yourself, get out of the mind space. The Nine of Swords is an energy that happens when we go over information, a bit of information that we have, and we go over and over and over the same bit of information. So therefore, we come to the same conclusions, we come to the same answers, we come to the same scenarios in our heads because we're using only that frame of reference. So when that happens, we have to catch ourselves and get some new information, basically. Get some facts to ruminate, you know, get some new input. Because that will give us new answers, that will give us new solutions, that will give us new approaches. All right, so it's that kind of situation where knowing is definitely better than not knowing. All right, so what's happening today, Pisces? We have the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. There's some sort of conversation happening today, Pisces. It's been something that has been a long time in the making. Something where, again, someone has needed time to heal, you or the other person, from a heartbreak, a heartache, a breakup, a separation, a divorce, a loss of something. Healing is now complete. Someone's at ease, at peace, more stable, 2 4s with the Emperor there as well. Ready to have this conversation, to break the chains of the Nine of Swords, have a conversation, speak the truth. And it actually is going to go very well with the Ten of Cups. You'll be very, very happy with the outcome, Pisces. Okay, so if you're looking for confirmation, should you, shouldn't you? This is your confirmation. Yes, you should. Yes, you should have that conversation. Yes, you should put yourself out there. Yes, you should entertain this, hear this person out, follow through with that thought, follow through with that idea. Okay. So what else for Pisces? Where is this going to go? We have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. I would say don't get in your own way, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of people around you looking at what you're doing. Don't tell people about an idea before it's ready. Don't tell people about something you're working on before it's ready, because some people might be happy for you and cheer you on, and other people might make snide and rude comments or tell you about their fears, place their fears onto your business, and then that will leave you feeling disappointed and questioning what you're trying to do, because now all of a sudden it's like, well, I don't know anymore now. All right, so just be mindful of the people around you. I feel like what this is telling you is, Pisces, just go ahead and do what you're thinking of doing. You don't need to check it with other people. You don't need to get other people's opinion on it. You just need to talk to that one person, okay? Whoever and whatever this is for you. All right? You don't need to check it. You don't need to double check it. You don't need to get someone else's input. You just need to have the conversation. You just need to do what it is that you need to do there, right? What else for Pisces? So we have the Hierophant, the World, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the end of... You're about to embark upon a new contract or commitment, long-term investment, something that will bring you a lot of stability, something that will be very reliable. You can count on this thing, this person, this job, this contract, whatever this is. There's a lot to learn, but there's a lot of room to grow. It's very supportive energy, very encouraging energy. And it's the beginning, the end of you feeling, Five of Pentacles, left out, nothing good ever happens to me, pessimistic, things that don't come together, things that keep failing, and you're like, I don't understand why this is happening. Feeling like a bit of a victim, feeling overwhelmed, feeling powerless, okay? Trying to figure out on your own and struggling on your own. It's the end of that, okay? So for some of you, this could be the end of you being single or the end of you struggling with relationships that just take from you, because you balanced yourself out. Now you're going to find, or you've already attracted a relationship that is balanced as well. Okay, you've healed yourself, so now you're attracting a partnership of whatever kind it is that is healthy. Does that make sense? And it is a whole new cycle with the World card. There are changes that need to be made, especially in terms of either people in your life that you need to cut out or stop listening to, or people in your life that you need to start giving less importance to, okay? Or where you also transform in the sense that you trust yourself enough to where the opinion, the advice, the guidance of other people is not that important. It's a nice to have, but it's not a necessity. You can make your own decisions. You feel confident enough to do so. Okay? So, I mean, kind of shortened to the point. Let me see. Let me get some more quotes for you, because I feel like some things... There's one more message that's trying to come out, but I'm not seeing it. What else does Pisces need to know about this situation? There's definitely a conversation coming after someone has had time to heal, figure out what they want to say. Well, that's a lot, but I'll take them. So we have promise, responsible, confirmation, assurance. Yeah, you're entering into a new commitment, a new promise, if you will, where... Is there a hair on my camera? Or is that a mountain? No, it's part of the card. Sorry, there's cat hair everywhere. Yeah, something that is reliable, something that is mutual. For some of you, it's definitely a romantic relationship that can lead to marriage, family, happily ever after. For others of you, it is a business partnership, a business collaboration that opens a lot of doors for you, going from local to national and international with this kind of energy. Joining an international company for some of you. Going back to school, potentially online. That could be the idea, the stroke of genius type idea that you've had. And you'll find that if you initiate the conversation of, okay, what's the process? How do I apply? How do I go about this? A lot of helpful people will respond to you and guide you through the process, okay? So what else does Pisces need to know? We have profession, expertise, omniscience, talent. Again, this is telling you you have everything you need. It's like the magician energy a little bit. You have everything you need to get this going. You have everything you need to get this started, okay? What you need to keep an eye on and make sure you have enough of is confidence, okay? If you have confidence, you can work with, arrange, rearrange any resources that you may need, okay? We have evidence, detection, investigation, proof. We have confinement, captivity, tolerance, unfreedom, withdrawal, quit, awakening, rejection, and overload, excessive obligation, and overwhelmed. This is what you're leaving behind. This is where the healing has come from, okay? Dealing with a situation that has kept you stuck, okay? It was a bit toxic, definitely unhealthy. Someone's addictions, a literal addiction could have been involved. Someone's controlling tendencies could have been involved. It's a situation where you constantly had to prove yourself. They didn't have to, but you constantly had to prove yourself. You constantly had to, this is someone who'll check your phone. This is someone who'll check your computer, like who you're talking to, what are you doing, what are you up to? But then when you ask them, all hell breaks loose because how very dare you, right? It's that kind of a situation. And it just became too much. You did everything you could. You gave it your best shot. You gave it your all several times over. And you came to the conclusion that, you know what, I can't do this. I can't help this person. I don't want to do this anymore. And you left the situation. You freed yourself. You released yourself from this contract, from this commitment. The interesting thing is, though, being in this experience has given you skills you didn't have. Being in this experience has given you confidence you didn't have, has given you self-love, self-respect that potentially you didn't have, or not to a healthy level, okay? But because you went through this, okay, that's just a mess, and it could have been a mess for a very long time, and this could have been recent, or this could have been going further back, because this kind of thing leaves a mark, leaves scars, okay? But those scars are your experience that you can use. Those scars gave you tools and resources you did not have before. Now you know what's healthy, what's not healthy. Now you know where your boundaries are. Now you know what is worth fighting for you, and what you can just let slide, right? Now you understand how far you can go and want to go and should go to try to help someone, but also where they need to pick up the slack and help themselves. Now you understand the difference between helping and enabling. Now, do you know what I mean? So it's that kind of thing. So if you're still beating yourself up over being in the situation in the first place, or staying in the situation as long as you did, please stop that, okay? It's only hurting you, and it's putting you in this mindset. It's keeping you in the mindset of the Five of Pentacles, of I failed, of why did I do that, of what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? So I want you to take some time and catch yourself. If when you still think of this experience, you start blaming yourself, you start feeling bad about yourself, you know what I mean? I want you to catch yourself, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, you know what? Everything we go through makes us who we are. I like who I am now. I love who I am now. I respect myself. I treat myself very nicely. I am kind to myself. And all the experiences I've been through, including this one, have made me who I am today. And because I love who I am today, I can release the negative attachment that I have to this. I can see it as a lesson. I can be thankful for the lesson, not necessarily the people and the experience, but I can be thankful for the lesson because it taught me so much and it gave me so many new resources, skills, and tools that I can now use to make sure that whatever commitment I enter into, professional, romantic, or otherwise, is a happy one, is a healthy one. It has a long-term, happy, healthy future. It's mutual. Okay? It's reliable. Because now I know the difference, you know? We can't ask the universe for what we deserve when we're not sure what we deserve, you know? So we have to go through different experiences to learn what we want, what we don't want, what we deserve, what we don't deserve, what we're willing to fight for, what we're not willing to put up with, okay? So very, very big transformation here, okay? Healing on multiple levels. But listen, it got you to the point of the Emperor. I want you to remember that, Pisces. It got you to the point where you're the Emperor in your own life, and that's how it should be. You call the shots in your own life. Yes, you can have advisors. Yes, you can have people you trust. But you call the shots. You make up your mind. You make the decisions for yourself, okay? And that gives you a sense of stability, security, strength, confidence. That frees you up to just be yourself and then just take a chance on something that you're interested in, attracted to, and just go for it. You know, because whatever happens, you'll be fine. Even if you got a no answer or you heard something you didn't want to hear, it won't ruin you. It won't destroy you. You'll be fine. You'll be like, cool, now I know. But Pisces, what I want to tell you is the thing you're interested in, the thing you're attracted to is very mutual, or the idea that you had is divinely guided, and it's the way to victory, and it's the way to happily ever after for you. Okay, long-term gain, long-term abundance, long-term and international recognition. Okay, so that's what I have for you. It's how we approach things, it's how we phrase things, it's how we feed information to the brain, because that will feed into the body, and it will become our reality. Okay, we'll start walking the talk. And so if the talk is negative, you know, so that's what's happening, Pisces. It's a switch in perspective of how we describe ourselves potentially to ourselves and how we approach the world, okay? And now we're coming from a place of, I know I can't control everything, but I'm not going to freak out about it. I still have authority over how I react to things, how I handle things that happen. Things are not happening to me. Things just happen. I choose what to do with it. I choose where to take that experience, okay? And when we shift focus in that way, excuse me, it's everything is something that contributes to us, as opposed to a threat, a risk, a loss, an attack of some sort, right? Everything becomes, oh, what can I learn from this? You know, because I know I'll be fine no matter what happens. I got myself to rely on. I don't, I don't rely on my environment. So therefore, I'm afraid if anything changes in my environment, that will destabilize me. I don't rely on other people 100%, so that if anything happens, anyone comes and goes, or if I fall out with anyone, I can't fall out with anyone, because that'll upset my balance, and then that will destabilize me. And we all go through stages, and there are times in life where we do get to that point of vulnerability, and we have to create our own little space and then try to protect it and make sure it doesn't change, because it makes us feel safe. But we're meant to create that little space so that we heal, and then we get back out there. We're not supposed to stay in that little space where we're afraid of change because we don't feel ready for change, okay? We've done the healing. It's done. We just have to tell our brains that it's done. We just have to tell our brains, I got this, Do an experiment for a few days, Pisces. Wake up in the morning, take a deep breath, and tell yourself, I got it. No matter what happens today, I got it. And see how you change. You instantly get an attitude, right? Like the positive kind, the confident kind. You get a pep in your step. And you view things as exciting and interesting and, oh, what's this now? Let's have a look. As opposed to, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen today. What if this? What if that? What if I fail? What if, okay? Do that experiment and tell me what happens. It's simple, but it's powerful. It's the same thing as wake up in the morning, you take a breath and you say something amazing is going to happen today. And you feel it when you say it. See what that does to your mindset, to how you feel, and to your attitude towards yourself and the world. And tell me what happens, because I can guarantee you, when you look for amazing things that are going to happen for you, when you know amazing is coming, you see amazing. Okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. Very, very nice reading. I really hope it helps, okay? Because healing time is over, Pisces. It's time to go conquer the world, okay? So I'll leave it there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.